hearts, and I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started because you know we dominate these time constraints. Let's see what the most important message is for you at this time. Who do you need to know most to walk your highest path for your greatest good? Okay, I guess this works. Welcome, family. Thank you guys so much for tapping in, tuning in, turning up with us on another daily check-in. My intentions are to create conditions that promote health, growth, and abundance. I do that by helping others to overcome the pitfalls that I've landed in. If I am saying something that helps, don't forget, double tap that screen, share the live, leave a like, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay? Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's who? Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Listen, don't no regrets. It says, do not regret. There are no losses, only lessons. Do not regret anything. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, so we should see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message out here? It reminds me of like it feels like you're chasing your dreams, and like chasing your dreams are going for something, and for whatever reason, I feel like it's fairy tale-ish. Why? Right? Because there's a dragon with little bitty wings, but this dragon is flying. Right? So it's like it's physically impossible, or it seems like it will go against the laws of nature or the laws of physics for you to be able to manifest these things. It would have to be a miracle, right? But I still feel like you're going for it. Uh, it's reminding me of a rap song, like a lyric from a rap song, but I can't really like place it. It feels like it would take me too long to remember it. It's a song by this guy. What is it? He said something like, "I hope I don't like lose. I hope I don't lose this relationship, like chasing my dreams or something like that." But either way it goes, I don't regret anything, and that's how this feels to me. It feels like that energy of like choosing between like you becoming this apex version of yourself, this maverick kind of energy versus, complacency, a happy medium, happy wife, happy life, right? Like the idea of settling for something is how it feels to me energetically. That's what it feels like. It feels like you don't want to give up the race yet. It feels like you don't want to turn in your player card. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the idea of, well, maybe this is the best it'll get, or maybe it can get better. That's how it feels to me energetically. Don't care if you don't like me, still finna get out there and go get it. It feels to me energetically like most people will go, well, you should be good. That's a good person. That's a good job. That's a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter because it's not what you like see yourself with ultimately. Does that make sense? And like your like I guess safest self, like the ego, the mammalian part of your brain is like, just be happy with this. Just take this and settle down. Just be grateful for it, right? And you're not ungrateful. You're not ungrateful, but this not the one. That's how this feels to me. Please leave a voicemail, right? Like while you still going to ask God, your heavenly Father, for the things that you actually desire, not things that resemble it, not something like it, but the actual thing. And it's like the enemy or the devil or it's a spirit in your mind. It's like, oh, just it's something like it. Oh, it's good enough. Or you might as well. That's how this feels to me. Abuse of power. Like, well, who the fuck am I then? Right? Like, am I this? Am I that? Am I this other thing? Look, do you want something like it or do you want the actual thing? That's what this feels like to me. Relieve the pressure. Do you want, listen, are you going to let somebody else pick for you or are you going to pick for yourself? And then if you're choosing for yourself, do you want the actual thing that you want or do you want something fucking like it? You want the labubu or do you want the lafufu? Yeah, I seen the lady take it for lafufu and she turned it into something even more like creative. Just because I guess she didn't spend as much money on it, she ain't mind cutting that bitch up. What do you want? That's what this feels like. And other people don't get to pick. You're the author of this story. This is your fucking fairy tale. This is what I'm tapped into. So don't let other people come around with their pens and their pencils and turn your fairy tale into their fucking drama. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how this feels. Bruh, I swear to God, I just work here. This is your fairy tale. Do not let people come over there like they showing me trolls. Remember how Papa used to make them cards all the time and glitter will bop out them bitches and bust a nigga in their face? Like, don't let nobody get to decide what goes in your story. That's what this feels like. And it also feels like a lot of energy that's like, um, well, you're stupid if you choose this, or you're dumb if you choose that, or like it's like that type of energy where people are trying to make you feel like if you don't choose what they feel like you should choose, then something is wrong with you or whatever it is like that. What if something wrong with them because that's what they want? What if something wrong with them because that's what they're willing to settle for? That's what this feels like. Inhale and exhale, and this is your fucking life. What it is, YOLO. Give me one more card. This card says, "Stop repeating the same thing again and again." And it makes me feel like you've been living a life, the same life of most people, not just you, but most people live the same life every day over and over again, over on repeat because they think the same thoughts, and it feels like you're thinking outside of the box, and people want to push you back into that bitch. Do 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 do. Look at your ass inside that box. He was a fairy. He was a fairy. He was a fairy with a fatty on my deck. Listen, you supposed to not be in that motherfucking box. Don't let people box you in or cage you in or bubble you up. Does that make sense? I am so grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Remember that I feel like the most permeating message is this is your story. Don't let other people write it for you. And no regrets. Bro, no regrets. I am so grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. I appreciate you, the time, the energy, the love, and support. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Let's get some more messages for the collective. What's going on, baby?
I'm about to delete them all, but I need to pour soaking for every single one of them.
Exactly. Go ahead. Don't delete them.
Okay.
And don't download them again. And don't let your brother download them again. Thank you kindly. I am so grateful for every opportunity that we get to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. My intentions are to create conditions that will health, wealth, and abundance. I do that by helping others to overcome the pitfalls that I'm landing in. If I'm saying something that helps, y'all double tap that screen and share the live so we can share this love. My card said, "Love Jewelry Life." It's been coming up a lot for this collective that I've been tapped into, especially like this week. So let's see. What is the most important message? What do you need to know most? To walk your highest path for your greatest good at this time, angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message for my divine collective? What do you need to know most to walk the highest path for this greatest good? You know, recently I've been tapped into the energy of soul contracts, cutting cords, soul contracts. Give me one more card to start this reading off. Breadcrumbing energy is out here with me versus me. I really feel like there's this energy of maybe you've been doing some mirror magic. Return to sender, cord cutting is what it feels like. Soul contracts energy is out here with me versus me. Remembering, recollecting, recalling what you incarnated on this plane to manifest. Recognizing and realizing how you've been letting people give you minimal effort. And maybe even like putting in minimal effort into the things that you want to manifest and materialize. Like a lot of y'all, like people might call you lazy, or people might say you might feel like you lack motivation or lack inspiration, and it shows up in the physical realm as I don't know what I want to do. You know, what do you want to do with your life? What do you like to do for fun? You know, you go, I don't really know. I don't really know. It's like this energy of affirming your soul contract. That's what this energy feels like. Like really taking a gander, looking at yourself, evaluating yourself. You know, and recognizing and realizing, you know, the things that you enjoy putting whole effort into, not little breadcrumbs of effort into, but the things that you really like investing in that could have something to do with your soul's purpose. Give me some more energy. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Bag secured. There's a lot of energy showing up here. Number one, it has a lot to do with like what you was taking and what you was putting into the world or what you thought was normal. Can we say that? So it was what you was taking from others and what you were putting out because it was a normal way of life. It's how everybody did it. It's what everybody was doing, right? But I feel like lately you've been really tapped into more or less not what everybody's doing, but what's most important for for you. Like, why would God, a divine creator being, create you? Right? This ultimately all powerful, omnipotent, if it was a real thing. Let's say you don't believe in God, but let's say for a second, we're doing hypotheticals. God real. And God created you. Why would a super intelligent being create you? What is your purpose? And when you start to investing in that, and I mean not little piece of Annie, investing in it, I'm talking about wholly investing in it, then the bag will be secured. This is what I'm tapped into. DM slide, breadcrumbing energy is out here. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of distractions, but there's always this inner voice. There's always this inner voice that's like, bro, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what it is that you're doing. How you like double working yourself, or like it's like not investing in the things that you need to be investing into that will take you so much farther in life. So that sometimes you find yourself not having what you need, not being able to do what you want to do because the resources or the foundations haven't been implemented, right? But it's kind of context. It's kind of like you know that you need to be doing this, but you ain't doing it, and then you get into a place where you needed a certain thing, and you know you were supposed to do it, but it's this type of energy on repeat, and your spirit team is wanting you to take a review of your soul contract. They say grow up, glow up, boundaries energies out here. It's like this is the energy of being okay with people not liking you. This is the energy with being okay with people. Like, I think a lot of times we people please because we think rejection is behind it. If you think that somebody ain't really gonna be your friend no more, if you tell them the truth, that ain't your friend right now. If you think somebody gonna stop fucking with you because you have respect for yourself and you have boundaries and you say no to some shit that ain't good for you, you say, man, I need to go to bed because I gotta go to work. So no, you can't come over, or no, I can't do this, or no, I can't do that. And you feel like that person ain't gonna fuck with me if I say no. They gonna think, that ain't your friend right now. And that's the that go ahead and just take it. That's what's on this board. I really feel like you're starting to situationally single because the more you review your soul contract, lately I feel like it's me versus me. And the more you recognize and realize what the Most High has for you, the more you say, talk to the hand. The more you say, bitch, what I feel like I was missing out on, I don't want that shit no more. That little pussy ass shit that you feel like you was missing out on, a motherfucking manipulator texting you at 11:11 on purpose because they know you spiritual. And they say, oh, when I text this bitch at 11:11, she gonna get all wet and ass and let me come over there. Yeah, no, they doing that shit on purpose. And you know you got shit to do. You know you got investments to make with your time and your resources outside of these things. But the idea of somebody not fucking with you though, man, fuck them. This is what I'm tapped into. That's going to be your most powerful path forward. Taking time to review your soul contract and ask yourself why God created you. And if God created you, then what he created you for. And then if you want what God created you for to have those things, then it's going to be some shit that you got to say, oh, hell no. Yes, baby. Okay, good job. You ain't it ain't even take you that long. So you can do the rest. It's a lot, huh? That's why I was telling you and your brother not to download those games.
And I probably didn't anyway.
Right. Now you in here bothering me about it. I'm not going to do nothing about it. Mama. What?
When you're done?
You didn't you pee on yourself yesterday?
I was not going to ask.
You want to have a conversation about it, though?
I was not going
But I'm just saying, you're not getting nothing right now because you peed on yourself. It's not happening. I'm not very pleased with you at the moment.
Okay.
Thank you. Self-care Sunday. I really feel like what's happening is you're going to take a chance to look at your soul contract. Ask yourself what the Most High Creator God created you for. It's going to help you to like reframe what you've been investing in lately. You're going to go through a quick glow up because of some type of self-care, developing boundaries. Now with these boundaries, it's going to come it's going to be some shit that got some shit on it. You ain't going to do that shit no more. The things that you used to invest your time, energy, and your time and energy in or resources, you ain't gonna be wanting to invest your time, energy, and resources in it anymore. And I think the big question is, why do you want to invest your time, energy, and resources in that shit right now? Trust the signs. Big break was shocking news. There's also this energy that's coming through about somebody that's like, oh, you spiritual? I'm gonna text you at 11:11, right? Oh, it's 11:11. They doing that shit on purpose. They fucking manipulating the fuck out your ass. you into synchronicities and spiritual shit? Oh, okay. Let me make these they orchestrating seemingly spiritual occurrences. Like, they know that every day at that park, a white bird fly. So they gonna go take you to that park, and then you gonna see that white bird that you've been talking about on the phone, and then you gonna think, oh, it's a sign or some shit like that. So be aware of that. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else, man. A bunch of bullshit. It's Tuesday though, so that Mars energy coming through. If I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. Heavy on setups. Heavy on, yeah, stand right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With your sister. Oh yeah, you. Oh yeah, you into spirituality. Okay, I got you. Yeah. 444. How much is the price? 44, 44. They just be making shit up. They feel like you're gonna see his fingers a sign or some shit. Ever thank you for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. Y'all double tap that screen and share the live so you can share this love. Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. I appreciate your time. Time is a very precious resource, something that you don't easily get back. So every moment that we exchange with one another, I want you to know that I appreciate you, and I hope I'm saying something that helps. Optimism, wish, hope, and promise. We don't hope. We don't hope nothing. We wish a bitch would around here. Sagittarius, Leo, fire sign energy with optimism. And then fear. It's almost like a nervous excitement about some manifestation and materialization. It's got guilt, it's got fear, and it's got hope. That feels like nervous excitement. Candle magic, Leo, Sagittarius, fiery energy, and then light team. You know what this is? Be careful what you pray for. You know what this is? Shit. Huh. Hold on, let me just get myself together. Because I got nervous. Y'all double tap that screen and shut it live and leave a like if you haven't already. Shit, I got nervous. This is the energy of be careful what you pray for. Because your spirit team like, all right, bitch, you wanna light candles? Oh, you want to get herbs and make offerings to deities and shit like that? Baby, you finna get just what the fuck you pray for. You gonna get what you pray for, and it might not be what you think it's gonna be. It might not turn out how you think it's gonna turn out. So what if you just ask your spirit guides to guide you? And what if you ask your spirit guides for like show you something to help you understand why it gotta be a certain way instead of trying to manipulate situations and circumstances to make it your way? Because you can manipulate certain situations and circumstances to make it your way and get exactly what the fuck you want on this hot 24 hours that we had. Okay, during this session, you can get exactly what the fuck you want. So listen. You see how it's benevolent and it's malevolent at the same time? You see how the cards are coming up and they saying, hope, guilt, remorse, fear, candle magic, witch, light team. Nah, shit, you're gonna get exactly what you want. You're gonna get exactly what you want. And then you're gonna understand why God was trying to keep you from that shit. That's what I'm tapped into. Be grateful for all the prayers God answered. And especially grateful for the ones God answers and it wasn't what you expected to hear. This is what I'm tapped into. You said God revealed everybody in my life who ain't for me. Lay around there was your mama. Shit, you gotta be careful what you pray for. You gotta say, God, help me understand the people that's in my life that's not for me. And how to maneuver around them in a way that's the most empowering for me. You're gonna get what you want. That's what I see. I see you getting exactly what you want and then not liking it. And that's on your body. And that's, and that's on your body. I am so grateful for the opportunity to share this. I always hope I'm saying something else. Let's see what's tea. Let's see what's tea. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What is the most important message for the divine collective over the next 24 hours from whenever you might gaze upon this? What do you need to know most to walk the highest path for the greatest good? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What does the divine collective need to know most? the, the truth hurts is what this feels like to me. Like it says love on the brain. The card says dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. To me, it feels like what you desire in your heart and in your mind to something to be versus what you know it is. Let's pull some more cards. Ignore. Because you sitting up there fantasizing and dreaming about something because really you can't get your hands on it and you know it. And likely the best thing for you is that you don't have your hands on it. Ain't shit. You know this motherfucker ain't shit. You know they ain't nothing, but it's just like a desire for something that's not good for you. It's almost like an addiction or an obsession. Give me some more energy. Same shit, different day. We talked about that earlier during this session where we talked about how people do this, people live the same life over and over even though they really desperately crave change because they think the same thoughts, and it's something that's like holding your brain hostage. Look, to say rent free, something is rent free in your brain at this time. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy, because now we taking shit too far. This is out of the jurisdiction of my understanding because you want to give them your money. Oh Lord, you willing to? I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it if I want it. If I want it. That's how it's feels to me. I would like to think that somebody is ready to pay you for it. But I just feel like I hope nothing is in your brain rent free like this. So where you feel like you finna go out of your way and overly extend yourself. That's how this feel with your broke ass. I'm sorry. I could not help it. I'm so sorry. What that dude name is? He say with your broke ass. With your broke ass. Man, get the fuck out of here. Shit. I don't know what y'all want me to say. You feel like you want me to say something kind to some stupid shit. That's how it feels. Let me put some candy in my mouth. Maybe I can. Let me put some candy in my mouth. Maybe I can come up with some sweet words for your ass. I don't know what to say. Shit. What are you thinking? That's what this feels like. Thief. What are you thinking? Why? And what do you and how is what you've been thinking? How is that working out for you? That's what I want to say. You know what I mean? Because the things that you might be reminiscing over, ruminating over, could be like a toxic lifestyle that you've already kind of been healed from, that you've already been set free from, that you've already found relief from, and you're thinking about going back to the people, places, things, and ideas that made you fucking sick. I think his name Terry. His name Terry with your broke ass. Get the fuck out of here. I'm about to get out of this energy. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share, to give always up. I'm saying something else. Everything that you're thinking of giving, you should invest in yourself. Real shit. All that shit you're thinking about giving, you need to invest in yourself. Give your heart to yourself. Give your heart to God. Jesus is knocking on the door of your heart today. To me, Jesus is knocking on the door of your heart today. Will you let him in? Come. The doors of the church is open. Come. Will you let him in? So give yourself your heart. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Your heart, the Bible says, guard your heart, because out of it springs the issues of life. And you trying to give that to somebody? She said, shut up. Don't say nothing else. I just want to say one more thing. The Bible says, guard your heart, because out of it springs the issues of life. And you want to give that to somebody? Help me. Help me. Baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? I don't understand. What my little thing I like to knock on these decks with? Say, baby, can you help me? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and we should see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. This card say dark magic, and this card says heart. And so, where your strength comes from, right? The joy of the Lord is my strength. And joy is an internal thing. It initiates as a spark in your heart. It don't matter what happened. And something bad can happen, and you can still find a little laughter when you got joy in your heart. You understand what I'm saying? But if you steady giving that motherfucker away, then what the fuck? And you gotta see it for what it is. Because once you can see the problem, you've already done half of it. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of fucking, do 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 do, Twilight Zone type of shit, and that be sorcery. You know, that's sorcery. The idea of mental programming, thoughts, ideas, and emotions that don't originate from a defined space. Emotional roller coaster and playing in your face. Mm-mm, mm-mm. The idea of I give you my heart is a fallacy, is it's like a hypnotize, it's a mesmerize, you caught in a trance. Just that statement. You know how they say in the beginning was the word and the word was God? They taught you spelling in school. They say spells, witchcraft, whiz kid. Okay. So the whole statement, I give you my heart. That shit sorcery. That shit, what the fuck? Then what you gonna do? How you gonna feel? That aspect of yourself that's supposed to be connected to God, that gives you the ability to feel and know outside of logical measures. Where that's gonna go? Somebody else in control of that? Come on, man. Well, billionaire energy is out here with world peace. And so what you find yourself giving away when you say something like, I give up my heart, is you give away the most valuable. It's like the most valuable asset on the world. It's not gold, it's not silver. It's this aspect of you that gives you the ability. It sets you apart from angels, it sets you apart from demons. It's why these entities and these energies are so jealous of you. It's because you have this straight line telephone call to God every time you want to reach out with your heart and you want to give it away. That fucking shit is invaluable. Nobody else has it. You can't find it nowhere else in the world. No other species has the ability except you. And you're going to give it away? Hell no. Make the fuck sense. This is what I was trying to understand because I was saying that. I didn't see it before. A clown? Why didn't I see it before? That's what's on this motherfucking board. Then you wonder why you stay sick with it. Emotionally sick, mentally sick. Stay fucked up. Giving away your powerful tool. Call your shit back. From every person who you ever gave your heart to, get your shit back. And understand the wealth of it. And if you ever decide to give it away again, you know the person who you give it to is going to be capable of handling it. Making sure that your connection with God stays consistent. Bro, let me be honest. Y'all got a lot going on this Tuesday. On this good Tuesday. I feel like I woke up, I woke up a little hour earlier or something. I was late earlier or something. Damn, I should stay asleep. Emotions make you grasp time, make you fall in love. Emotions make you grasp time. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. That what you see is walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Okay. It said date. And then you think that bitch kind of spent around like that. I'm just gonna let spirit choose. Date, meeting someone new. This is for singles. Meeting someone new. The biggest obstacle that you face in, the biggest obstacle that you face in regards to attracting divine life partnership, spiritual connection, is that you won't let go of the old shit. They say they Mr. Aldrich, girl, don't tempt me. If they don't get it, they'll be over you. That new shit that you got is overdue. You better do what you... No. You gotta go meet some new people. That old version of you that was attracted to all those things, that found joy in all of those things, that found pleasantries or peace or whatever in all of that shit broke you down. That was a completely... You even look different now since you ain't doing that shit no more. You gotta go and find you somebody new. You think that, I got my shit together so I can go back and be with Tom, Dick, or Harry now. Tom, Dick, or Harry will drain you. Because Tom, Dick, or Harry was only compatible to that version of you that you have put to rest. This is what I'm saying. Cut it out. That's enough. You need to cut it. So that's what's on this board. Kisses energy is out here with cassette. And so there's this, romanticizing of outdated paradigms that's affecting you the most at this time. Love call energy is out here with paradise, right? Love call your name. They say you wouldn't know what. I don't know if I should say that, but it was like you wouldn't know what a healthy partner looked like if they slapped you in the face. Like, bro, it's not that shit from the past was like indicative of all of the mental, emotional, and physical, even financial illnesses that you were dealing with. You've healed from those things now. Going back to those places, those people, those things will only cause you to get reinfected. That's what it feels like to me. Twin flame energy is out here. But for me, a twin flame is a mirror, a representation of everything you're willing to put up with until you ain't willing to put up with that shit no more. I like you until you like you enough to really manifest and materialize what you consider a paradise. Soulmates, right? Fuck that. Twin flame shit. You want your fucking soulmate. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. I am so grateful for every opportunity that you give me to share this gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps my intentions or to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. I do that by helping others to overcome the pitfalls that I've landed in. If you haven't already, leave a like, share this with somebody who might like this type of thing, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's do some more messages. I feel like we should do true emotions. And then maybe take a look at the elements after that. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. That we should see us the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message? What was the most important message for my divine collective? What do you need to know most to walk the highest path for the greatest good? What is it? Bad news. Secret accounts. Somebody is watching you from secret accounts and they see that you really couldn't care less, that you don't give a zero the fuck about what they are doing. Trolling you from secret accounts. Baby, I couldn't make this shit up. They are watching you from secret accounts and like, this bitch got her hair done. Bitch, you in the mirror like, okay, inches. Look at my new dress I just got from Macy's. Okay, look at my pictures I took at JCPenney. Whatever the fuck you doing, bitch, this person is watching you. You probably blocked them. If you didn't block them, they not watching you from your they main account. They fucked up on the Finsta. Nah? You got them fucked up on the Finsta, bruh. For real, bruh. The letter F showing up significantly. Bruh, this like your wish came true. Make a wish. Close your eyes and count to 5. And you know that everything will be alright. Ha! Shit! This person, the reasons of that we live. They miss you. Oh, stupid. Stupid should have took care of what they had when they had it. Now they lost it and you... the emotions that are riding high today is that, there are people who are watching you from fake accounts that are very upset with the fact that you, like, okay, bro, you look like you just got your hair done or something. Fresh set, who this? Like, that's how it feels to me energetically. Like, yeah, bitch. Look at my new car. Like, yeah, I just got this approved for my loan or whatever the fuck it is, bro. Like, yeah, I love this for you. Too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Shit, this person reminiscing. Take me there. I want to go there. They reminiscing about like what used to be. I think that one point in time you was like dealing with a narcissist and you was like stupid behind this person. Can I say that? Like, are we close enough? I feel like you was just like, oh, hello, why you didn't call me back? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna come pick you up and take you here. Or, yeah, I'm gonna pay for you to do this. And like all this type of like just like slap your motherfucking self type of shit. And I just feel like at some point in time you woke up. You woke up and you ain't stupid no more. Goodbye. And the bye is really good. Because you know how people like, why you say goodbye? Because I'm gonna miss you. No. No. Not at all. This bye is good. This is a good bye. Talk to you later, motherfucker. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. That's how I just feel. You see their true colors, or maybe your true colors are beginning to show, and you can no longer fit into the color scheme that they wanted you to fit into. You standing out. You don't fit into that shit no more. And it's no ignoring it. But and they watching now. You wanted their attention. You wanted their attention. That's all you really wanted was their attention. Almost like their fidelity.
Mama,
What you fixed it?
all game gas. They're all
And
gone.
is it popping up still? It's letting you watch your phone, right? Okay, I told you you'd be downloading too many games. They call you co-host. Close my door. Self-love. And so now you loving yourself, you focused on yourself, and this person focused on you. And that was what you wanted the whole time. The whole time you was like hair on fleek, bitch, loving the curls. Okay. It's like the whole time you had been focused on this person and you was wanting them to focus on you, and then you like started to focus on yourself, and now they looking you up. And bad news. And that's how you should have been did that. Is what I feel like. maybe you should maybe you should have been not giving a fuck about their ass, and you would have got what you wanted sooner. It's over with. It's a done data. A done dizzle. Okay? Over with. Over with. It's over with. Huh? Ain't that what they say? It's over with? Yeah, it's over with. It's over with, man. Jump in the car, put your foot on the gas, jump back out, and let Ashley pass. She got that woom wop. Look at that booty woom wop. She's so fine woom wop. You know you want it. Now come on by. Jump in the car and put your foot on the gas. Jump back out and let Tully pass. He got that woom wop. Look at that booty woom wop. He so fine woom wop. You know you want it woom wop. Now come on by. Y'all played that when y'all was kids? Y'all used to play jump in the car, put your foot on the gas. Jump back out and let Uchuzi pass. Okay, he got that one. Wow, look at that booty. God damn it. Playing this shit. You got it's somebody watching you that you don't even give a fuck about no more, bro. They on your ass. They want to matter so much to you, like they used to matter, bro. And they just in your energy. They have a lot of fake accounts. These people are like fishing, fishing with the ph to. They want to know what bothers you. Does that make sense? Like. First of all, none of the shit that these people ever thought was cool did you ever think was cool. Right? But at the end of the day, they want to know, like let's say these people is really into shoes and you just got a pair of Chuck Taylors and you like your Chuck Taylors get you, Ike and Mike, well, y'all got to go. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you don't have these new LeBron James? You're like, no, I just got my Chuck. You don't give a fuck about no LeBron James. Your Crocs do you good. You love them fucking Crocs. If a bitch tried to fuck with your Crocs, you might sick your dog on them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't got your LeBron James? Oh, you don't got the new? I don't know what they be wearing. I'm old now. But you know what I'm saying? It's this type of energy. Like, when a person is satisfied with their life, they don't go around like, if I'm a health freak, right? Oh, that's not probably the best way to say it. If I'm health conscious, then I don't go around looking for unhealthy people to say, I'm health conscious and I'm healthy. It don't matter to me. If you want healthy, bitch, eat your fucking hot Cheetos, right? But if the only validation that I get in life, the only way that I ever feel any type of power or superiority is because I'm healthier than other people. Then I'm gonna go around looking for unhealthy people and say, I'm vegan. Like, who gives a fuck? If all I have is religion and all I have is Christianity, then I'm gonna get on the pop the balloon, and I'm gonna every bitch that come out that I know out of my league, I'm gonna say, oh well, I can tell that you're not Christian. Christian is this type of energy now. You don't want that shit anyway. Nobody's checking for don't let them make you feel like you're missing out on something, or you should desire something that you don't desire, because they don't eat. It's not even good enough for them. Because if it were good enough for them, they wouldn't be in your energy. They wouldn't be saying, hey, look at this. Don't you want it? Like, hell no, I was good with my hot Cheetos, nigga. I'm sitting over here on eating my motherfucking hot Cheetos happy. Now here you come vegan. The fuck? It's this type of energy. Motherfuckers that's happy, be happy. I be over here in my little tarot corner doing my little tarot thing. You heard me? I ain't trying to go do nothing else. I like this. If I mean you see me over there and somebody else shit, like, why you doing like that? Why you doing it like that? Obviously the tarot ain't keeping me satisfied, huh? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the truth always was just saying. I mean, I just saying the obvious. But you know, neurodivergence, it had you seeing shit differently. Who we doing the reading for? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? I feel like it's your turn because it was 10 of cups on the bottom of the deck when I first started shuffling. And now we got the 8 of cups and the Ace of cups. That's 9 cups. You're about to know I'm walking away from troubles in my life. I'm walking away. I'm gonna find a better way. Sun card energies out here. Seven of Pentacles. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are making a decision at this time about sticking around to some shit that doesn't serve them any longer or moving toward their like calling. Hierophant energy is out here with the 5 of Pentacles. 5 ain't the number. Making dramatic changes, right? Like almost like dramatic changes, like, you know, you almost like, you know, like they're showing me like cosmetic surgery or something like that, where you're like, I'm chopping off these parts of myself that no longer align, right? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What's the most important message for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? What does Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces need to know most? 5 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck at this time, and 5 of Cups has to do with, I promise I won't cry over spilled milk. Give me a paper towel. Give me another volume. Give me another hour or two. Like, how long you gonna look at something that you don't want and try to figure out if you can make it enough? 5 of Cups is when you first said in your heart and your mind that you deserve better, that you deserve more, you did. 5 of Cups energy. You gonna give this person another chance to break some more of your shit. That's what it feels like, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ace of Cups energy is out here. Because I think sometimes we pray and we ask God for revelations, and we pray and ask God to show us this and show us that, and God show us. 5 of Cups, disappointments, letdowns, setbacks, people showing you their real self. And you might think that, God damn, God, what the fuck? That's love. Ace of Cups energies out here. God showing you. Yeah, that's what it is. You want this? Do you want more of it? You know, like a person giving you a bowl of shit with whipped cream and sprinkles on top. And then after they give you that bowl, they actually let me know if you want some more now. I feel like it's a lot of love and a lot of, you know, opportunities from the divine coming through for you to see something in the, like, for what it is. Now, you seeing it like that might not be pleasant. Like, I never wanted to see you that way type of energy, right? But you might need to see a motherfucker in their authenticity. Princess of Swords energy is out here. Ace of Cups, nine of Pentacles, Princess of Swords. I see you making a decision. I see you walking away from all the times and spaces and people and places and things that you had to make enough. First time you said I want more, now you go and get it. This is what I'm tapping into. A bike, a plane, a train, an automobile, a sailboat. However we gotta go. This is what I'm tapping into. Ike and Mike if it's necessary. Knight of Pentacles. Shit. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 10 Pentacles. No, Ike and Mike if it's necessary. What you gonna do there? That's what I see. 4 of Swords energies out here. That's peace. Peace that surpasses all understanding. I see you going towards your peace, and you recognizing the times when people disrupt and disturb your peace. That is a sign from God. That is the most obvious sign from God, the one that you should never ignore, that tells you, let me get my shit and get the fuck. That's what's on this board. Shit, sun card energies out here. Not from fear, not from lack or victim mentality, because I know I can make changes. I know I can. Even this little toddler say he can do it better. Shit, I know I can get away from these motherfuckers and create a better life. It's just like energy. The justice card energies out here, because staying in a situation or circumstances where you make it enough is you saying, okay, this is what I deserve. You know what? This is what I can get. This is all I get in life. Let's tap into this energy. Do you think that this is all God wants for you, or do you know that God has more? The Bible says exceedingly and abundantly above what you ask or think. But there's action. Faith without works is dead. So it's action steps that you got to take to walk away from every person, place, thing, and idea that decided that they wanted you to make it enough because they was going to disturb and disrupt, disappoint your peace. I am so grateful for every opportunity that you give me to share the gift. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I always hope I'm saying something that helps let me know how that resonates for you. All praise to the Most High. I am so grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I hope I'm saying something that helps my intentions or to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. I do that by helping others to overcome the pitfalls that I've landed in. If I'm saying something that helps, y'all double tap that screen, leave a like, share this 6699 angel number, share this with somebody who wants this type of shit, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? We're going to do Leo, Aries, Sagittarius at this time. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon rising over the next 24 hours. So when you see this, what is the most important message? What do you need to know most? To walk your highest path for your greatest good. Queen of Pentacles energy, responsibility. The Queen of Pentacles, it ain't for everybody to see, and it ain't for everybody to know. That's what this is. What you get and what you gotten. 10 of Wands, what you gotten. 10 of Wands is people making you feel oppressed or making you feel burdened by something that was supposed to lighten your load. 10 of Wands energy is out here. It's people putting their burdens on you, oppressing you with their problems, with different things and tasks that they want you to do. The 3 of Swords, hell no. You finna get some abundance. And I don't feel like it's unexpected, honestly. I just feel like you've been putting in that motherfucking work. I just feel like it don't gotta be an announcement. Because I feel like the announcement is, oh, okay. People may think that you're very generous, or maybe you Nana, you auntie, you big sis, you cuz, whatever it is like that, bro. As soon as these motherfuckers find out, it's oppression. It is making their problems making their emergency your problem, making their problems your emergency. This is what I'm tapped into. Be careful. Knight of Wands energies out here, 10 of Wands. That's 11 Wands. That's 2 Wands. I feel like you have a plan, or you need to. Like you say, oh, when this resource comes to me, when I've achieved my goals, because Queen of Pentacles, I set a goal, I say I'm gonna do this. When I get this, then I'm gonna do that, right? When you need to follow this plan. You said you were going to take a cruise. Knight of Wands energy. Rockstar lifestyle might not make it. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles isn't as impulsive or compulsive as a Knight of Wands, but together they would make a vacation. Right? That type of energy, right? You say, oh, 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, I've been dealing with a lot of stress. 6 Wands, I really want to feel myself again. I really just need to feel good, have some pleasure. 10 of Wands with the 6 of Wands, 16, that's 7 Wands. Baby, who? You think you're going to go get that pleasure? And everybody going to say, grab your torch and pitchforks. Now let's go on a cruise. It'll turn into a family trip. This is what I'm talking about. 5 of Pentacles energies out with the 3 of Swords. All of a sudden, that thing that you worked hard and that goal that you put so much energy and effort into, manifesting and materializing, it'll become a party pack. You know how you open something and everybody get a piece. Like, what the fuck is this type of energy? Shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. Dirty camouflage, hummus with killers inside. And choppers. 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands. That's 13, 4. 4 plus 5 is 9 Wands. 9 of Wands with the 9 Wands is 10 Wands. That's the Ace of Wands energies out here. When you achieve your desire, the next thing you do is not announce, is act. Letter A showing up significantly. When you achieve your desire, you do not make any announcements. You act. You say, oh, I wanted to start this investment fund. I wanted to take a vacation. It's something like that. Do it. Don't make no fucking announcement. Star card energies out here, the 7 Swords. 717 angel number, 777 every angel number. Because if these people find out, who are these people? It looks like family. Or people who might feel like you are in some way, shape, or form entitled and indebted to them. It feels like if they find out you had money, all of a sudden your phone starts ringing more. It's just like what was supposed to be for you becomes ours. Okay, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius over the next 24 hours. Nine of Pentacles energies out here. What was supposed to be an increase and an influx that was supposed to last you a long while becomes a group thing. Okay, what was supposed to be an experience that brought you some peace, some quiet, some serenity became a family vacation. Be aware. These bitches speaking French. They talking about we now. I say, damn, did you learn a new language? Oh, parlez-vous français? And what do you say? Oh, because who is we? The fuck? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift always up and saying something else? Oh, hold on. You gotta start speaking. Yeah, so let's that bon temps roulette. You gotta let the motherfucking good time go. You gotta speak in French back to that. Yeah, learn some shit. Remember the man who used to be on the news? Yeah, I might not be this old. He may used to be on the news. He said, "Do let's go blue around this little." It was a man that used to be on the news back in the day. He'd cook some food, and then after he eat the food, he'd be like, he'd say something in Creole real fast. Ugh. You go back and look that up, and then say what he said. When they say we, you say that. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. Always open for something else. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let's go. We've done. Um, Wait a minute. We did. Hold on. We did Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We're gonna do Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What is the most important message? She said they're not messing up my vacation. Exactly. The Wheel of Fortune, Temperance Angel, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, of course. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Keep up the good work. Remain consistent. Be persistent. The work that you're doing, the art that you're creating is effective. You're building something. You're building something that people are going to want to frequent. Be consistent and be creative. Like the Night of Wands, Night of Pentacles is don't be afraid. Like what you're doing is working, and you've set up such a stable foundation, like that you can kind of explore other ideas. It's like if you sell cookies and you have a cookie shop and your bakery is the number one bakery in town, then maybe you can explore different icings, or you can have different toppings, or every Wednesday you can have crazy cookie day where you try a different recipe. It's this type of energy that's showing up. Keep it interesting. Magician card energies out here. Explore your options, but the consistency and the determination and the perseverance that you're showing is paying off in big ways. The Hermit card energies out with the Magician card. It almost feels like a word of caution from Spirit that feels like a lot of people not gonna be able to give you advice on what you're doing at this time. If you need some type of inspiration, ask God. Go to God. A lot of prayers are being answered at this time too. People is getting exactly what they pray for. So be specific about what you want. 9 of Cups, Hermit card, 9 angel number, and I see a victory for you. Like I said, I see people frequenting something that you build. It's like if you have an art exhibit and people come see your display all the time because it's so striking. That's what this feels like. 6 of Wands energy is out here with the 9 of Swords. I feel like it's like the Spirit is saying you have to keep it interesting. Although you can't necessarily quit your cookie business, you could have a wacky Wednesday where instead of cookies, you make pies, right? And that's going to be your most powerful path forward through this endurance and perseverance on this path that you're on, right? But if you stay on this marathon, if you stay on course, I see you breaking the tape. I am so grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. Save the best for last. Face as Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. They said wacky Wednesdays, right? I feel like something gets old or boring or becomes monotonous. Probably is the most powerful way to say it, right? Something becomes monotonous, right? And so, in order to spice things up or to keep things interesting, you can have pastry, a pastry puff party, once a month. That type of thing where it's not really taking away from what you do to maintain your livelihood or maintain some type of consistency, but it is this like sharp, dynamic plot twist that can even make it more fun. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, so we should see us walk the highest path out. One time for the birthday bitch. 2 times for the birthday bitch. Okay, Libra, it's your shit. Aquarius, Gemini, and your air sign sister, your air sign energy. Uh, it's their birthday, so one time for the birthday, bitch. And let's see, what's the most important message for my air signs? What do my air signs need to know most to walk the highest path for the greatest good? Shantae's got man. The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. It's like focus, be slow focus is going to beat like somebody who might have talent, and if they're distracted, it's going to be somebody who might have strength if they're distracted. You, no matter how long it takes you, if you remain focused and you remain consistent, then other people usually fall off. When it slows down, when it slacks up, when other people, when the market changes, whatever that looks like, other people will die off and quit. This is a day trader, right? This when you remain consistent that you'll actually see the most growth and profits. That's what this looks like. Six of Swords energy is out here. It's when you stay later. It's when you stay longer. And I mean, in regards to what you're manifesting and materializing, this is proverbially in regards to your dreams, not any 9 to 5 job. But when you stay later, and when you invest more, it's that's when the people who were once like clocking out early or quitting too soon will be celebrating, will be toasting to you. This is what I'm tapped into. Three of Cups energy is out here with the Three of Pentacles. The growth is happening. It's just not tremendous. It's not in these overwhelming increments that's immediately notable. It's the type of progress that happens in a town when it as it turns into a city. Because you can remember the days when this street didn't have this many buildings on it, and those apartments wasn't there, and there was no this, that. And now you drive down the same street that you used to walk down and be in the middle of, and you can't barely cross the street because there's so much traffic. It's this type of energy. The Sun card energy is out here. I like if you're consistent and you remain focused, even through difficult times, you produce results that most people can't produce because they fall off too early, right? Don't be a low-hanging fruit. That's what this feels like. And what's going to make the difference between you and everybody else who's doing what you're doing is if you playing the long game. It's how many rounds you last. That's what this feels like. Because I feel like a lot of your adversaries, a lot of your entity, a lot of the enemies and things that are coming against you, they are already ready to quit. Right? The idea is, why are you still going? Why are you still doing this? Join us. Right? No. It's going to be if you can last it along with the same people who was joining in forces trying to get you to quit will be toasting you. This is what I'm tapped into. Moon card energy. There's a lot about your feeling, about your intuition being right, but there's also a lot about how that faith has to be paired with consistency, determination, and endurance in order to produce results. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, quitting is not the go at this time. Thank you so much, Shantae. I am so grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Over the next 24 hours, let's just take a peek, right? Let's just take a gander. Let's just take a look to see what kind of energy these haters are showing up in so that we will be able to identify and avoid. Okay? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, so we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. The most important message. What is the most important message for the Divine Collective? What do they need to know most to walk the highest path out here for the greatest good? Your haters are always trying to one up you. There's heavy on this energy of somebody that you turned your back on. Notice she looking in the rearview mirror. There's heavy this energy on somebody that you turned your back on, that entered you in a competition that you didn't enter into, and you went in and you smoking their ass. Somebody from your past that wants to know how to trigger you. What bothers you? What are your insecurities? You know, what gets a reaction out of you? That's what they want to know. Toxic. There was a point in time in your life where I feel like, you were participating in some behaviors that don't align with who you are today. And they trying to figure out what triggers, what catalyst in your life could send you back to that toxic lifestyle. The card says, altering your values and morals, making life decisions. Toxic. They want to know how they can get you to do that shit you used to do that had you out here looking dumb. This is what I'm tapped into. Venus in retrograde, because now when they look at you, they see you. They see the God in you. Dealing with insecurities, appearance, body images, worthiness, relationships, and sexuality. So you cut some cords and you moving forward. Now you know your worth. And these people want to know what they got to do. What do they have to mention? What do they have to trigger to bring up this insecurity in you? They will play victim. This person has a victim mentality. Everything is, oh well, you know how this is, and you know how that is. I'm a convicted felon, so I can't get a job. I only make minimum wage, so I can't pay my rent. Like they have no desire to supplement themselves, educate themselves, increase their strengths, increase their weaknesses, so that they can do more. They just like, it's this type of energy. The person causing you negativity is an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Fake spiritualists. I feel like they see you doing shit and they try to copy it. Imitation is the purest form of flattery. They see you trying to what you're doing and how you're doing it, or maybe they see what you've done, want to be able to do something like it, but they're only doing it from a place of jealousy. And if it starts off wrong, it ends up wrong. You started because you wanted to get better and be better. They're starting because they want to be better than you. That's what this feels like. Air sign. The person causing you negativity is an air sign. So they could be Virgo, Libra energy, envious of your career and the money you make. They miss when you was in there Yoda kicking doors, causing you to lose your appetite. So doing things to affect your body image, your body consciousness, wanting you to be insecure, trying to find out if what they did to affect your body has made you insecure, but I feel like it made you more confident. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift? Ain't God good? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift? I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Until we meet again, y'all. My intentions are to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. If you ever are interested in getting a private and personal session, there are a lot of people who pretend to be me. So don't be fooled by the wannabes. You can check out the website, www.tarotondex.com, or you can go to my link tree. The link tree is /tarot on decks. And until we meet again, congratulations, Helen. The things that we do in secret, God will reward us for openly. So remember that. And until we meet again, be powerful on purpose.